Hello and welcome. My name is Catherine Baxter, the Canadian image coach with Chic Image Consulting. I'm so glad you've joined me today. I am having a marvelous day today, and I'm really glad to be able to share this time with you. I hope you're well, I hope you're happy, and I really hope you're healthy. Today we're going to talk about some of the important things that lead to being happy and healthy. Structure in our life is so important. Even the structure of how we start our day and grooming. With the COVID-19, the global epidemic, I have found that so many things have changed for us. The way we start our day is different. How we do everything in a day is different. How we shop, how we communicate, how we go to work is different. All of these things have changed for us. And with that change, we have found that it's almost for me like the tide, the high tide and the low tide. I can be moving along very lovely, smoothly, and then all of a sudden be overwhelmed with anxiety. This is completely normal in this type of situation because our schedule has been changed. Our routine has been changed. Some of the things that we can do to help ourselves is to maintain some regular things that we do every day. I have found that getting up the same time as I always did, I get up at 6:30. The alarm actually, let's be honest, the alarm goes off at 6:30. I get up at 6:45. I have the same routine that I always have. I say my prayers. I send light and love to everyone from myself, my family, and my community. I also, after I've done my prayers, I decide I will manifest, not manifest, but will manifest what I expect that day to look like. This is before I leave the bed. I have determined, I take the time to determine what I want for that day. Do I have expectations? Are there things that I want to be of service? Are there people that I want to assist? Are there things that I can do to make the day a better day? After my prayers, and depending on how your prayers work and who you pray to, they may take a few minutes, they may be longer. I have an extensive prayer list, and I pray a couple times a day, and I'm one of those that always looks up and says, "Oh, thank you," because I am so grateful for all the things that have come to me, my family, my friends, and my community. And I never forget to say thank you. And it is from a grateful heart that we can do so many things and achieve what we want. Now, here is the question. What do you want? What do you want right now? What do you want this week? What do you want this month? What do you want from your life? It is time, now that Mother Earth has put us on timeout, to reconfigure, rethink some things, and decide what we want. I take a little baby step every day and I decide what I want from that day. I also decide what I'm attracting. And I also try to be non-judgmental. I try to make sure that I am spreading light and love and not the opposite. I really think that this routine helps to keep me very grounded in our day. So when I look at different types of health, mental health, physical health, emotional, spiritual, I know that we can work together to establish something and start from a place of love. And part of the routine is that I start with my prayers. I determine what I want from that day, and I'll get back to that later. So stay tuned, I'll tell you what happens later in the day. But I really, for your health, your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual, let's start the day with a prayer. For ourselves, for others, everyone can use prayers. I'm sure you know a list of people that can use some prayers. Now, we're going to keep the routine. We need to stay with a routine to keep things as normal as possible. Not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us, especially our family and children. Children need routine. They need to get up at the same time. They need to go to bed at the same time. They need all sorts of things to happen, like a routine. They have so little control of the world and what is going on around them as they're learning to navigate through these situations that it is really important to, as parents, teachers, educators, adults, that we help to keep certain things on schedule. The schedule helps the child to have confidence to solve the other things that are not on schedule. So as children need schedule, so do we. So I get up. It is so important for the grooming. Grooming will make you feel better. And when people see you, they'll know that you took time to respect and love yourself. And coming from that type of energy will attract other people with that type of energy to you. I think it's really a wonderful way to start the day to prepare yourself for yourself and others. Once I've done my morning grooming, I'm ready to start the day. I'm ready to go forward. I'm ready to do all that I can do, knowing that I feel confident, knowing that I've done all that I can to prepare myself for that day. These things could include, brushing your teeth. It's very simple. But before you brush your teeth, why don't you make the bed? A cluttered mind is not helped by clutter when it sees clutter all around itself. I like to make the bed right away. Then if nothing else gets accomplished that day, the bed was made, the room looks nice. I feel better. And every time I walk by my bedroom, I'll see the bed made and it just feels good. It's just one little small thing that helps me mentally be prepared for the next step. So the bed is made, you're brushing your teeth, you're washing your face. It's really simple. It's a 3-step process. It's a cleanser. I use an Alouette cleanser. There it is. And I use a toner. I don't start the day without cleansing, toning, and of course, moisturizing. You can get some really neat tools now these days. It's like a silicone and it's got different nubs on it. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but it has different textures to clean your face. You have to start with a clean face. That's just the way it is. I also have one of these tools. This is a Zoe. And this is an ultrasonic tool. And this side is the side I use to clean my face. And this is the side I can use to roll in my serums. I think taking care of our skin and our face is so important. So once I've cleansed, toned, moisturized, and of course, I've put on the sunscreen. I'm quite fair. I can easily get sunstroke and I have to be really careful. So I make sure that I take every precaution to take care of myself and my skin. Skincare being really a big step for me during the morning. Skincare is done. You're going to feel great. You've already done something fabulous. You took care of yourself. You took care of your skin. You might even smile in the mirror and say, you're grateful. Now you're going to choose an outfit. Now it should be as simple as 1, 2, 3. If you have the right closet and you've audited your closet, you know what colors to wear and they're in your closet. You understand fit, so you have the right size clothes in your closet and the right style for your silhouette, you're good to go. If you don't, give me a call. So the thing I do is I decide what is the thing that's going to be my superpower that day. What is the treat for me? It may be a new pair of shoes. It may be a new pair of slacks. It may be my favorite top or sweater. So what I decide is whatever's going to be the leader of the day, everything will work with it. Today, I wore some really fun rain boots. And so I coordinated my outfit to go with those rain boots. I welcome you to choose an item that you would like to be the star of your show each day. And of course, planning the wardrobe is pretty simple. It's called 1, 2, 3. 1, you need a topper, whether it be a jacket, or a blazer or a cardigan, you need something like a topper, and then you need a top. So it could be a blouse, a t-shirt, a cardigan, a sweater, and a bottom. The bottom could be slacks or a skirt. So it's 1, 2, 3. Depending on what your uniform is and what you gravitate towards will help this make it easier for you. But let's make sure you have the right clothes in your closet to choose from. And of course, once you've done that and you have the right clothes to wear, and your accessories should already be there to support that wardrobe. So you need a pair of shoes. You may need a handbag. You have to have a coat probably. In our season right now, we still need our coats and a scarf. But when you choose your wardrobe according to your color palette, everything will work together. So what I've done is I've really honed in on the wardrobe to make sure that when I go to choose something, it will support me. Because like I said, once I get my regular ritual done and I'm ready to go, that should all be taken care of, and I should be stepping into my day of being service to myself, my family, and my community. So I'd like you to set yourself up for success. I'd also like you to start thinking about rejoicing the fact that you have that few minutes to take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. There's so many options for us. We can meditate. We can read a book. I love reading. I love studying. I'm a lifelong learner. It is something I've always loved to do, and research. So these are the types of things that I treasure, and I make sure that in my day I build some time for me. The self-care is also for me. But the self-care is something that once you feel great, you will go out and share that with everyone. And something as simple as brushing your hair, your beautiful hair, your beautiful smile. Take that moment even and thank yourself while you're preparing for that day. Thank yourself for those beautiful eyes, that beautiful smile, your lovely hair. Take time and rejoice when you're brushing your hair for the beautiful hair. I really try to enjoy every step of the journey, because I always think that this moment counts. I never get this moment back. And of course, who is in charge of our happiness and our health? We are. We are in charge of our mind, our thoughts, our words we choose. So while preparing every morning, I'd love for you to fill your heart with beautiful thoughts, gratitude, prayer, and of course, rejoicing in the divine beauty of you, the divine creation. All of these things are so special. There is no one else out there like you. So the morning ritual, and even in this global epidemic, is a fantastic opportunity for you to slow down, take a moment, look at yourself, reevaluate where you are. Because yes, we want to be happy and healthy. We want to look great. We want to feel great. And when we go out, we want to do things that are really important to us, that serve our true sense of self. I think that there's so many things that Mother Earth is teaching us right now. And there's so many lessons in life that, when we're going into them, try not to be fearful. Try to step into the adventure, try to accept it, and know that on the other side, like so many other things in your life, you will look back and say, I get it. I understand. I know what the message was. I had to go through that to get to this moment. And so often I remind people, we're here together at this moment because of all the things that happened to us. All the millions of little angels running around doing little miracles for all these things to come together. And here we are, together at this moment. So I ask you, take the time out for yourself in the morning. Keep the routine. Keep the schedule. Show yourself so much love and kindness, and that will permeate through your family, friends, and community. Let's start with us. Let's start with appreciating the greatness of us. I'd love for you to be your own kind of beautiful. My name is Catherine Baxter, the Canadian Image Coach with Chic Image Consulting. Have a great day. Be beautiful. Be your true, authentic self. Thank you.